I am a cosmetologist that is in love with the human hair shaft in all forms, all races. So let's get into it. Let's first start by saying that you need to subscribe here to my channel and click on that bell notification and get this video a thumbs up. And secondly, your hair is made of a polypeptide chain constructed of 3 bonds: the salt bond, the hydrogen bond, and the disulfide bond. And today we're going to talk about the hydrogen bond, because that is the bond that I am temporarily setting with this blow dryer. Right now, whenever I make videos and new people come across my videos, they all have the same comment, which we'll hop into in a second. Oh, it's spicy. But this is how I see the human hair shaft. The way that you guys see it with your curls and all of that, and 4B, WXYZ and all of that, I do not see the hair like that. I see it like this. All right, so let's hop into this. You said you seem to hate natural hair left in its natural state. I don't think we should be criticized for wearing our hair straight, but at the same time, we shouldn't be criticized for wearing it in its natural state. I agree about the overuse of products, but why are we shamed for wearing our hair in its natural state, but other races of women are not? The problem is nobody can really open their mind up because everybody's full of offense. When I went to cosmetology school, because I was obsessed and just completely amazed by the beauty of the human scalp and the human hair shaft, and I wanted to learn everything that there was to know about it. And at no time did I go to school to say, I want to go to school to make black women feel good in their own skin and make them confident about their stuff. That's not why I went to school, because at the end of the day, that's something that has to come from you. Now, as a black woman, if you want to wear your hair in its natural state, all you have to do is get a perm rod set or a flexi rod set. I don't hate anything. And one thing that y'all really need to get together is all of this emotional weight that you want to put on hair. No, I've been doing hair my entire adult life, and I have no inch of hate or malice or anything for anybody, because it's not that deep. All right, the picture of the really short pixie that you're seeing is the woman whose hair I'm blow drying. That is her hair a year ago. I grow hair for a living, and I've done it for over a decade, right? And I'm not saying it to be rude or disrespectful or cocky, but it's what I do. Just like whatever you do, you could possibly be one of the best in your field, and that's how it's supposed to be, because it's what you do. But I master hair in all forms, in all lengths, in all textures, and whether you decide to have virgin hair or chemically treated hair, you still have to follow certain patterns and routines. When I had clients that had relaxers or color, right, or perms, all of their patterns and routines are the same, with minor changes and fixes, and none of them, regardless of race, are just putting products in their hair and then walking outside. When the Team Natural community started for black women, it also started with white women as well. And guess what? Other Caucasian cosmetologists like myself, they can't stand the whole Team Natural community for other races of women the same way that I do, because hair is a fiber, and no fiber should be left wet for a long period of time, right? But see, we even took it a step further with all of the oils and the butters and the greases, because of the different practices that you have, right? When you're doing the whole Team Natural thing, your hair is so weak because of all of the practices that you have that you think are so much better, because blow dryers are so bad, right? And so you think all of the oil and the butters and the greases are everything, but in reality, all you guys are doing is covering up problems that you created yourself with the Team Natural. natural movement, because peep game, the only reason y'all are doing the lock method and all of that stuff, and the only reason that everybody's moisture, we lack moisture is because when the Team Natural community started, the first thing that they did was demonize all of the products that are the things that our grandmothers and mothers have been using for a long time. So everybody wants to always go back, oh, my grandma used to grease my scalp. No, your grandmother used to put a little bit of oil on your ends, probably a little blue magic on your ends, and then nobody was allowed to touch your hair until the next time you washed it. She wasn't putting oil and grease on your hair every day like you are now. You know that wasn't true, girl. Your mama wasn't doing your hair every day. She has stuff to do. So the things that you guys are doing now are absolutely insane, and it holds no longevity, right? But I love y'all, and like I said, I've been doing this for over a decade, and what I will not do is allow anyone to make it seem like I have any hate or malice in my heart. The only thing I have is an intense passion to completely dismantle and destroy every mentality and every brainwashing and brain blocking and rage baiting technique and form of brainwash that my sisters are under. And if we don't align, then you're not one of the people that I'm talking to, and that's okay. But for every one person that has something negative to say, there are about 500 other women that are like, oh my God, seeing you've changed my life. And this is the thing. Again, as you're seeing right here, look at this beautiful woman and her texture. This is a flexi rise set. I do not hate natural hair. I don't hate curly hair. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a black woman. I have a black daughter, a black son, okay, a black mother, grandmother, need I go on, right? So to say that I in any way, shape, or form hate black hair or hate natural hair is crazy. What I hate is the laziness. Oh, not what I hate. What I have a strong dislike for is the laziness. And there's literally a movement, y'all called it the lazy natural. I'm a lazy natural. Hashtag lazy natural. I'm sorry. How is it that the woman on earth that has the most protein in her hair is the one that believes that she should do the least amount of work? Right? The curlier your hair is, the more sulfur to sulfur linkages you have within the disulfide bond of your hair, right? And the straighter your hair is, the less sulfur to sulfur linkages you have within the cortex of your hair shaft, right? That's one of the two things that determine your hair shaft. And the other part is genetics, meaning if you're a black person, your follicle is going to be tight, resulting in your hair being coilier, and then as you go down the line, it'll be a little different. So if you want to learn your porosity, make sure you click the link in the description box below, right? And then head over to my website, and on the homepage of the website, there will be a button that says free porosity test. Click that button, follow the promptings on the screen, and boom, your free ebook that teaches you how to test your porosity is right there, baby. But like I said, the more protein you have in your hair, the more sulfur to sulfur linkages you have, the curlier your hair is. So my question to you is, you have more than everybody else, so why do you think you have to do less than everybody else? Women love to say to me like, oh my God, Sam, why are you saying that to us? How come people don't attack other women when they just walk outside? Because they don't. It's a very, very small group of women from other races that just put products in their hair and walk outside, because it just won't work. And peep game, their texture is different from yours. So when they just put a couple of leave-in conditioners in their hair and scrunch it with a diffuser, they can still go in the bathroom anytime they want and comb their hair. You can't comb your hair without breaking it off when you do that. So it's not the same in any way, shape, or form. By the way, this is one of my regular clients, and when you come to the hair salon on a regular basis, you don't get a big chop. I'm barely trimming any of her hair off. This is why she's able to retain length, and she doesn't pack her hair full of oils and butters and greases. That's why she doesn't have balding and thinning like the pictures that I just let you guys see. right? When I'm doing things like this and when I'm straightening my clients' hair, I did not control what people booked. I'm a cosmetologist. I had a website. People came, they booked appointments, right? And I had different services. One of the services was roller sets, flexi rod sets, perm rod sets. Nobody wanted that. So whatever you see here on video is what they booked. Okay? I don't post flat irons because I hate doing natural hair and it's so difficult and I just hate it. Y'all, I know this is gonna ruffle some feathers, but I don't know what y'all think. But if you really are gonna sit here, if we really gonna sit here and pretend that what I do is less is like not is so uncomplicated, is less complicated than what people at Team Natural Salons do, they literally sit you in a chair, wash your hair, pack products in your hair, finger detangle or finger coil, whatever, cut your hair wet, and then send you out. It's all a vanity metrics. That takes no effort or training. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. So these are things that I want you to think about, right? I am all about healthy hair, and when it comes to having healthy hair, you want to make sure that your hair is stretched in a way where it is able to be combed, where the natural sebum that is produced within the hair follicle is able to travel from the follicle down to your ends. That's it, and that's all. That's all it's about. So all of this other stuff, all of the other hoopla that everybody always wants to feed into, oh, black women, how come black women are attacked? Because black women are the group of women that want to have an excuse for being lazy. I've been doing hair for over a decade, and that is always the problem. The difference between a woman with healthy hair and a woman with damaged hair is the amount of time and attention she pays to her own hair, period. That's it, and that's all. Most women who don't have healthy hair are looking for shortcuts, and in their shortcut is when their hair gets damaged. But women who keep up with their trims, women who keep up with their regimens, women who don't constantly try to make up stuff and do homemade products, people who trust the professionals and stay in their lane, that's with everything. They have beautiful, healthy hair. It's easy. I did it for over a decade with ease. And I'm not saying that to be cocky, but I went to school for it, and not just cosmetology school. I'm still a student right now. So these are things that we have to think about. I do not attach emotion to what I do. I do not hate natural hair. It's crazy to say. I love hair, period. All textures, all colors, everybody. Now, this beauty, at first I wasn't going to record her appointment. I don't know why. I just, anytime I don't have the footage is because I was like, let me record this. So like I said, people get whatever they want. She had showed me a picture, so the haircut that I'm about to do on her hair is exactly what she wanted. It looks exactly like the picture. I think it may be a little longer than the picture was. What you're seeing pop up on the screen, or what you just saw pop up on the screen, was somebody within the 7-day challenge and them and their hair growing back from them changing their practices. You've also seen a couple of other videos pop up of me talking about people oiling the scalp and them saying, hey, I just tried what you said to do, which is just stop oiling my scalp, and oh my god, it's so much better. Oh my god. Now what you're looking at right now is a beautiful woman who has Team Natural but also has colored hair. I get in the comments all the time, if you guys asking like, hey Sin, I'm natural and I want to color my hair, what's the best way? Having hair color and wearing your hair natural is the fastest way for your hair to break off and fall out. It's just as simple as that. You have to have certain patterns and routines when you use chemicals, when you change the chemical complex of your hair. And when you get lightener in your hair, what you're doing is taking out pigment, taking out melanin, and putting artificial pigment in, right? And by the way, if you ever see frizz in the hair, there are positive and negative electrons in the hair. And what happens when you see frizz, all this happening is like there's a imbalance, right? And the friction is causing all of the hair strands to stand up. So if you want to do away with the flyaways, this is where you get a serum, but just a very, very small amount of serum, like a half of a dime size amount, emulsified on your hands, and then just run it through your hair, comb through your gut. And a lot of times that's where the plastic cap comes from, because I will put the serum on to balance those electrons and then wrap them under cool air to close the cuticle, then shika bloom shika la blam, and it's coming up in a minute, right? But that's something that I really wanted to go over, and I would love to like go deeper into that, but I don't really know what else to say, because I have been doing this for over a decade, and I am at a place right now where I have no desire to talk to women who are not capable of comprehending what I'm saying, or who are too full of offense to hear what I'm saying. Like, I can't keep going back and like stroking y'all egos and making y'all feel better about yourself. Like, you need to be whole within yourself. Okay, the reason that I'm constantly making the videos that I'm making is because life is about to get a lot realer than it's been. It's something coming. And if all of my sisters are so distracted by this product here, this product over here, why doesn't my hair do this, and how can I use a moisturizer for this, and how can I do that, then we're not going to be able to get anything done. How can anybody create anything when y'all too busy on blogs arguing about hair? How is anybody creating anything where nobody can even comprehend what anybody says, as long as they say, oh, a black woman, we're supposed to wear our hair? Listen, I don't care how emotional you get. As a black woman, I'm not going to sit here and make you feel good about being lazy with your hair. I'm just not. There's no woman on the face of the earth that just gets up in the morning and walks outside with her hair, like just spraying a couple of products on her hair and then walking outside. It's not a thing. Even women who scrunch their hair, they scrunch it for hours. And every cosmetologist that I've worked with that is not black in any way, shape, or form cannot stand it when their clients do that. They only want their clients to do, they like scrunching the y'all equivalent to wash and go, maybe like once to 2 days a week, if even that. Because it does more harm than good. Way more harm than good. So if you're just obsessed with the way your natural curl pattern looks, then my baby, go get a flexi rod set or a perm rod set. Flexi rods and perm rod sets have so many different curl patterns. Like, this is the thing, perm rod sets are exactly what they sound like. A woman with curly hair gets a relaxer to go straight, but a woman with straight hair gets a perm to go curly. The reason they call them perm rods is because the size of the perm rod is going to determine what curl they're going to have. So if they have a blue perm rod, right, I'm going to use the curl type chart as a visual representation, because that's all it's good for, is a vanity metric. So if you want to resemble what 4C hair looks like, then you're gonna get the blue perm rods, because it's like the tightest one. It'll give you a super tight curl. It looks exactly like your wash and go looks, or not even like your wash and go. Like, yeah, the blue ones will look exactly like 4C hair looks in a wash and go. And then you just keep going down the line with the perm rods. But just getting up and walking outside, just putting products in your hair, walking outside, no, that's why all y'all have scalp inflammation. That's why everybody has the same type of balding, and everybody's blaming it on Mielle Organics, because y'all need a fall guy, y'all need a scapegoat. So whoever's on top At the time that everybody starts to bald, is the person who gets blamed for everything. But one thing you guys are gonna notice, after y'all get done suing my Yale, and after y'all get y'all $20 checks, because that's all that's gonna happen, right? Because everybody sued the relaxers, and the lawyer, he got millions, right? They got millions. But the black women, they split y'all money up between all y'all. So everybody got about $20-$30 checks. Yeah, it's about to be the same thing with my Organics. And then after that, it's going to be a whole new scapegoat, a whole nother fall guy. And then what are you guys going to do then? And this is why I make the type of videos that I make. Earlier in the video, you saw me put on the screen all of the different people, all of the different videos that I've made about everything. I am trying to warn you guys, my channel is about prevention, because the human hair shaft is not like your skin. And this is what I mean by that. If you cut yourself right now on something, right, then eventually your skin is going to heal up and the scar may even go away. Your hair shaft does not work like that. When you cut the hair shaft, it is like your nails, right? If you break a nail, I don't care how much glue you put on it, it's a temporary fix. Eventually the nail's gonna break. At no point in time is your nail bed gonna fuse back together after it breaks. Your hair is the same exact way. So my channel is about prevention, right? So no, I'm not always teaching on my channel exactly how, this is how you fix the things that you shouldn't do. No, I'm just telling you the things that you shouldn't do, right? So I just wanted to have this chat or whatever. And if you're new to my channel, these two videos are like over 6 years old. Okay, like we going on 7 years old, right? So I'm not making these videos to say, oh, look at me do hair. It's just like these podcast style, and it's just something cute for y'all to look at, because I don't feel like putting on makeup or talking and stuff. I don't feel like doing all that. But I don't know, I think her hair turned out really cute. And also, whenever a lot of y'all are coming to my channel from other naysayers, so when you come over here and you listen to what I say, I want you to also get a replay and or visual of what I do, because I'm retired. But I just need you to know, baby, I was a cold piece when I was behind the chair, my baby. Like, okay. But yeah, I just really want you guys to know I stepped from behind the chair to focus on the science of hair. And now today in 2024, I heal the human scalp and the human hair shaft for a living. Yes, I do, baby. It's what pays the bills. I have my own practice and Cynple Apothecary LLC. So I need y'all to know, like, when I'm making videos, it is just to help. It makes no sense. What? You hate natural? I hate natural hair. God damn you, Lord. Why would you make curly hair? I hate it. Like, y'all sound dumb, and y'all not about to make me dumb with y'all, okay? There was nothing that made me happier than a woman with super thick hair that came and sat in my chair, because I am an alchemist and I love to transform hair, and I love to transform it right back to switch from straight to curly whenever you want. Is the beautiful aspect of our hair, but it is also something that you have a really big responsibility to. And I'm sorry if you feel like I hate you because I'm telling you that you're laziness and it's not okay. I'm sorry if you feel like me telling you that the texture of our hair is not an excuse for you to have a pattern that includes nothing but you washing your hair a couple of times in every couple of months and you spraying products all over your hair. I'm sorry, but packing products into your hair, it's not how you have healthy hair. That's not hair care. It's just not. I didn't learn anything about products in cosmetology school, and there is nothing about hair products on the state board exam except for hair color and chemicals. All right, I need you to know that. So I love you guys so much. thank you for listening to me talk, right? And I want to say this, you guys are about to get a little chit chat from one of the gurus, and I need you to know that if you want to join the 7-day challenge, all you have to do is go to the link in the description box below, add it to your cart, and before you add your credit card information, click on Sizzle and you can start for $25.
Hey y'all, this is Amber, and I just came on to say that I got the best silk press that I have ever done on myself, and obviously I need to dye my grays, but I did a couple things differently this time based on Sindal's suggestions. So I used Olaplex. The difference is amazing, and of course I used leave-in conditioner before that, and then each piece, when I flat ironed, each piece got a spray of the heat protectant. But I can feel my scalp. Usually I can always feel little bumps of, my kinky hair, my curly hair at the top, but I feel like my straight hair is growing out from my scalp. It is so straight at the roots, and I've never been able to do that, even blow dry my hair and going back in with a flat iron. So, and it's got body. So my hair, each individual hair is really, really skinny. It's really, really fine, but I've got a dense amount of hair. I've got a lot of hair, and I'm pretty sure I'm high porosity because my hair gets wet fast, and it also dries pretty fast. But I am just bouncing and behaving. I did it yesterday, wrapped it up, put a little serum on it, wrapped it up, sat under a coal bonnet style that connects to the blow dryer, and I'm just so happy. It feels strong. So I did all these things at the same time, so I don't know if there's just one thing that made my hair feel so, look at the movement. And it's like heavy. It's kind of weighed down, which is interesting for my hair because usually it's not. And I need the weight. And that's why, even back when I was in my Team Natural state, I would always put a bunch of stuff on it because I wanted it to have some movement. Otherwise, it's just really thin, fluffy hair. But I am so excited. I was so excited before getting the new shampoo and conditioner, all the Olaplex stuff, that I even joined the blueprint. And I learned even more information in the blueprint. And so I'm going to start doing some other things too, which I'm really excited, and keeping a log, and really exciting. But thank you, Miss Sin. My hair, I could run my fingers down and feel. So it used to be down to like my nipple area, and I just got tired of feeling all the dead ends. And so probably about a month or two ago, I just cut it. It's not short, and I know I'm at an angle, but I don't consider myself having short hair. It's still past my shoulders. My armpits are right here, so it's almost armpit length. But it's really healthy, and I'm just gonna continue with my 7-day challenge practices and let it grow down my back. I also got some rollers, and I'm gonna be trying some roller sets. So if it comes out as wonderful as this did, I will show you what I'm working with. But thank you, Sin, for everything. I really appreciate this community and all that you're teaching us about ditching the Team Natural hairstyles and really allowing our hair to flourish. So thank you.